Hello, I'm the Toycat and welcome back to another video. Today I have some really exciting news for you regarding the next big update for Minecraft Xbox and Minecraft PlayStation, because we do indeed have another feature announcement for Title Update 25. And this is a really big feature announcement, not only because the feature itself is one a lot of people have wanted for a while, but also because it means a big change as to, the direction the console's heading, and it confirms the whole, console catching up to the PC this next update, or at least makes a very strong hint at it. But first of all, please do like the video if you do like it. It helps out the channel a lot and lets me know you do like it. And to put you out of your misery if you're being like, what's the feature, Toycat, and you can't guess from the title, somebody tweeted at 4J Studios saying, can you add the book and quill for the Xbox 60 please? And they responded saying, we should do that. And then the winking face, which they always do as a little, confirmation that they're doing that. Of course, they could be joking around with all these winking faces, but people probably wouldn't be too happy because they've done like 6 of these now. Let's assume that they're not playing around, as hilarious as that would be. And let's talk about what this means for the game with, book and quill in the next update. So first of all, the feature itself is pretty exciting. Book and quill, if you're wondering, that is a writable book. So you'll be able to write a book up on the console. And honestly, this is something they said they wouldn't do, which is big by itself. But honestly, it is going to be quite difficult if you don't have a keyboard on your controller or some form of keyboard to hook up to your console. Because if you think about how many pages you can write in a book, you can write tens of pages in a book, and you can have this massive book. Typing that by hand on console is not going to be a fun experience. So I imagine they'll have some way to make that easier, maybe an in-game keyboard or something like that. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, the book and quill is coming, and if you're wondering, it's crafted from, I believe it's crafted from paper and the ink, or a book and ink, sorry. And yeah, it's a pretty cool way to give people a written book. The reason you would want to make one is currently if you want to convey a message to someone, you have to give them a sign. Whereas if, for instance, let's say you have a, a server you're running, or, like a world that you invite lots of people to, you can have a book and quill which has all the rules written in it, and you can hand this book to people so they can read through it before they join the world. Because right now, signs are kind of tricky to make people read like a whole board of them, whereas if they have a book, each, page can be a different set of things. So the first page could be like rules, second page, like whitelist or something, and then you could do stuff like that. I think there's a bunch of really cool options as regards to how the book and quill could be used, but again, I think it will be tricky. So what does this mean for the console in general? Because this is the more exciting thing here, because although the book and quill is an exciting feature for me and for a lot of you, I think it is something that means a bigger change amongst the console itself. And this bigger change is the fact that this is the first feature they've confirmed that they confirmed a while ago they wouldn't, because they thought it was a PC, a feature better on the PC. And of course, that was back when 4J were kind of, and Mojang worked together a bit differently. Now 4J kind of work directly with Microsoft, really, because they work through Mojang, but Mojang's owned by Microsoft, and that means that this they're going to add a feature which they assumed was better on the PC, but they're adding it to the console anyway. And this means, to me at least, that this next update is going to be the thing we thought, where it's going to actually be as PC-like as possible. And in fact, I think it's almost 100% confirmed now. It's it's not it's like maybe 90% confirmed now that this next update will be 1.8 from the PC and maybe Realms too. And the reasoning for that is because they're doing all these features to make the console level to the PC, and that's something Microsoft wants so bad anyway, because the thing about Microsoft is they of course want you to have Minecraft on an Xbox One or an Xbox 60. They can't stop you from buying on a PlayStation, but they can make the consoles better in relation to the PC. The best way to do that is to make the game equal, make it a fair choice between the PC and the console, and then more people will buy the console, and of course hopefully buy the Xbox One. So that's what they're hoping for. That's why I think it's a big thing, and I really do think we've got a very serious chance of this being 1.7 and 1.8. If you're wondering why that would be so cool for us, if you're not familiar with PC updates, 1.7 is what we thought this next up would be. It's going to change the world. It's going to add loads of new biomes. It's going to add, new trees, new stuff like that, new fishing, a few things like that. But 1.8 is an even bigger update, or it's a similar sized update. I think it's the biggest update ever, though, because it's even bigger than that, because as well as, all this stuff, they added a bunch of new mobs. They added the water temple. They added a new enchantment system. They added so many different things, the new doors, the new fences, and it's such a big update, and it's such a cool one. Having both that and 1.7 in the same update would not only be the biggest update we've ever had for console, but it would also be an update to bring us equal to the PC, at least until 1.9 comes out in a few months' time. But then it's only a matter of time until that comes equal, and then consoles are equal to the PC, and we can start doing cool console exclusive stuff. And in fact, that might even be coming in this update as well. We're not entirely sure yet, but what we do know about this next update is very exciting. I'm excited personally. Let me know what you think. Are you more excited about the book and quill as a feature, because that's something a lot of people have wanted, or are you excited about the fact that this next update is looking more and more likely to be 1.8 for the PC? Let me know with the comments down below. If you want to know what other features we're missing from the PC that might be coming because of this, I have done a video on the 5 missing features from the PC. And finally, like the video if you did like it, share it if you really liked it, and subscribe if you're new around here. I make videos like this every single day, and if you subscribe, you'll see them daily on your homepage. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.